Welcome to the Yoda Expedition YouTube channel. I'm Jared. Today I'm going to go over the AVS bug deflector options. We have the low, medium, and high. I'm going to quickly show you what the differences are between the three options that we offer. This should be a pretty quick video, so let's get right into it. The first option that we have is the low profile design, which is this one right here. You could see it's quite minimal, very flimsy when not installed. That's because it simply installs with double-sided tape onto the front of the hood of your car. Normally, I'd say double-sided tape is one of the easiest ways to install anything, but once I show you the other two options, I think you'll agree that this is actually going to be a bit more difficult to install and maybe less desirable for a lot of people who don't want to have to deal with sticky residue on your truck if you ever want to take this off. The next two options that AVS offers are the medium and high options. So these both look very, very similar, and when installed, it's actually kind of hard to tell the difference. For a while, we couldn't even tell the difference. So I took some time, I did some measurements on these two, and it turns out the only difference is actually the length on the end of the deflector. So the high is going to be about 2 inches longer, and the medium is going to end basically a lot closer to the hood area. The high is going to extend out over the fender just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw each one of these options on the truck so that I can show you what they look like when they're installed. Since we do have a clear bra on the 4Runner, I'm going to install the low profile just temporarily by just removing a little bit of the adhesive cover and sticking it on the far ends, just so you guys can get an idea of what this will look like on your truck. Okay guys, I have this prepped and ready. I just have about 1 inch on each side here peeled off. This does come with alcohol pads, so you can clean the surface and make sure that this sticks very well to the surface of your truck. I'm not going to do that because I do want this to come right back off. So let's go ahead and lay this on there. So basically you're just going to want to line it up with the edges of your hood as best you can. And I'm just going to tack down the far side and then line this side up. You can see it's a little malleable, so you'll actually want to kind of lay it as you come across. It doesn't look bad. It gives you a little bit of protection here, but like I said, we have a clear bra that comes up to here. So really, for us, this would almost just be looks. These other two options give a lot more protection for the hood and even back farther. So that is the low profile design. If you want a little bit of help installing this, linked down in the description is actually our installation video for the window visors. The method for installing this with the double-sided tape is going to be similar to the way you install the window visors, just a lot more on here. But there'll be a link down in the description for that, and that should help you out with getting this on your truck as easy as possible. So now on to the medium and high profile visors. These are essentially the same except for the length, as I mentioned earlier. It's hard to tell just laying on the table, but if I put them lined up perfectly, you can see that the high profile sticks out a bit farther. I think the names are a little bit misleading, high profile, medium profile. Originally we thought it meant that they actually stood higher off the hood. This isn't true. I measured them. They both stand approximately 3 inches high. The only difference is that this one is 2 inches longer on the end. Let's go ahead and get these thrown on the truck. Both of these come with a kit with little plastic inserts that go under the hood, along with screws and some nylon washers, and they simply screw to the bottom of the hood, and then when you close it, it sticks out real nice and clean. We have a full installation video for both of these designs. For that method, we'll link that down in the description as well. Super easy. Anyone can do it. All you need is a screwdriver. Just to show you real quick, the areas where these screws are going to be going in under the hood, you'll just pop in the plastic clips that come with the visor. They just pop right in, it's not too difficult. And then there are going to be 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then 1, 2, 3 on this side. All you need to do, hold your visor up, get the screws started, and tighten them down. We're going to go ahead and start with the medium. Just going to kind of hang it up there until I get some screws in my hand. Everything lines up effortlessly. You really don't need to worry about it. Just get the screws started and then come back with the screwdriver and tighten them down. These are quite large Phillips head screws, so I'm using a PH3 and it fits perfectly. You don't want to make them super tight though, because they are just screwing into plastic clips. That's it, it's installed.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we have the medium profile installed on the truck now, and you can see the end of it right here ends right about almost exactly where the hood ends. So the medium profile is going to give you that type of look. You're not getting any protection over here on the side, on your fender, on either side. So let's go ahead, let's pull that off. We're gonna put on the high profile and I'll show you the difference of coverage on either end. All right, everyone, I got the medium off and I got the high profile back on the 4Runner. This is the one that we've been running on the 4Runner since I did the installation video a while ago. As you can see, this sticks out quite a bit farther. It actually extends to the end of the headlight and covers a little bit of the fender to keep that from getting chipped. I think this is probably your best option, especially if you have a light colored vehicle. Why do I say that? Because when you're looking at this from the front, when the visor ends right at the hood, it just looks like it's incomplete to me. Just my personal opinion, but I think the high profile is definitely the way to go. I like the fact that the high profile finishes out the same line as the headlights. I hope this video helped some of you guys out in choosing which visor is best for your 4Runner. If you like this video, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel because every subscriber helps. All the links are down in the description for installations and to purchase any of these visors. We'll see you in the next one.